Is there really anything more relaxing than spending an afternoon gazing at a beautifully landscaped pond filled with curious, strikingly colorful, healthy koi fish? On one of my trips south, I was able to visit a dear friend in Louisville, Kentucky, and I was very fortunate to be able to spend a couple of days there doing just that. Enjoying these amazing fishes from above the water as they follow you in hopes of an afternoon treat. As well, I spent a lot of time with them below the water's surface. Their wonderfully inquisitive and docile nature makes them absolutely amazing fish to enjoy. So sit back, and I hope you to enjoy today's video entitled Swimming with the Koi. Koi, or as known in Japan, and please bear with me as I more than likely will butcher the pronunciation, Nishi Kingoi. It would be hard for most to imagine that all these stunningly colorful fish are truly derived from the common carp, the amur carp. Carp are prevalent all over Europe, Asia, as well now as North America, and have been raised as food fishes for centuries. The origins of modern koi trace their lineage back over 1,000 years to China, when they were raised primarily for food, but they started realizing as natural color mutations started appearing. These mutations were then isolated and selectively bred over numerous years to create some of the modern koi that we know and adore today. No longer are they kept or raised for food. Koi are kept solely for their beautiful decorative purposes. And in some Asian cultures, beautiful, healthy koi are said to bring the owner good luck, love, and friendship. And the name koi itself actually is a homophone for another word in Japanese that means just that. Prized the world over for their diversity of colors and personalities, kois have the power to captivate anyone who spends time with them. They are true aquatic pets. Some of the amazing diversity in colors and patterns have very specific names. Here's a few examples. Kohaku refers to a koi of solid white base with red coloration. A Takisha Sankei is a very similar to a Kohaku, but allows for the addition of some black markings. Tancho, one of my favorites, is a solid white koi with only a bright red cap. A very striking fish indeed. And although perhaps not as striking as to some eyes, the Changoi, as pictured here, is a rusty colored koi, but they serve a very specific purpose in a collection. These Chagoi are known as the trainer koi, and they are known for their incredible, inquisitive personalities, and these ones train all the other koi to know that it's safe to come for food from hand. The super popular ghost koi, with their series of dark raised scales along their flanks, are said to be a hybrid, but they are prized by many for adding yet another dimension of color and diversity to their beautiful collections. As koi are generally appreciated from above, one of the newer additions is the butterfly koi. Large, healthy ones make for a visually stunning display with their long, flowing, exaggerated finnage that as best can be seemingly float through the water in what can best be described as wings. Now there's many others, but I sorely doubt that I could even chance at pronouncing some of them. Koi, as I mentioned, are all selectively bred form of amur carp, and their binomial Latin name is Cyprinus rubofuscus. All carp are true cold water fishes, and therefore need very good water quality and high oxygen levels if they are to thrive to their best potential. Providing large water volumes with a temperature range of 15 to 25 degrees Celsius or 59 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Koi are gregarious feeders, and being omnivores, their dietary requirements are easily met. Most koi diets are balanced with high fiber and high vegetable matter and low protein, and this suits them best. Because koi eat a lot, produce a lot of waste products, and grow very large, easily 3 foot in length, one must ensure that water quality can be maintained. Large-scale mechanical as well as biological filtration, large-scale water changes, and the use of things such as waterfalls or even large air stones to provide adequate oxygen levels.
There's 2 floor drains and of course the 2 skim filters that pull off the top.
And this water that's dripping down, this is just from what your wife was using with the hose just recently.
It's just water in
You have obviously a UV system. You see the light.
Yep. Yeah, 4 UV lights.
Change them once a year.
Yep. Yep. And I only have one on at this time of year. You really don't, and it probably doesn't even need to be on. But and it's draining all 4 of them.
So these are basically similar to a swimming pool. These are large pressurized biological filters, or what are they?
Yep, bead filters.
Okay, so using like a K1 kind of material in there?
Very similar. But the best part of it is over here, because what happens, you see the 4-inch floor drains where they come in. They go into these chambers, these tubs, the water swirls, the solids settle, and then it goes to this next one, and then it goes back to the filter. But what happens with this system, with having these big fish, I mean, some of those koi weigh 30, 40 pounds.
Yeah, they produce a fair bit of waste.
Yes. So what happens is that as it settles, you might, I don't know, no, there's no light, but if you look in the tubs, you'd see the black sediment.
Almost like a sludge.
Yeah, and I'll open it up and show you what it does. If you look there, at the end of this, first you'll see clear water for just a second, then it'll turn.
Yeah.
And you flush it, I do this about every other day, and now it's clear. So that tub's just been cleared out.
And that's all it takes?
That's all it takes. And this one,
it's got a lovely aroma.
oh yeah, you really need to be down here to smell this.
This is a wonderful bouquet you've produced.
Because the smell is pretty low. So now that's good.
Yeah, people keep fish, but they're not used to keeping fish on real big fish on a big scale like that. They don't realize the amount of waste. Those things produce more than an average dog or cat.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, it'd be like keeping a cat in an aquarium, a 10-gallon. So anyways, so that's it. I back flush about every other day. Yeah, you can go a week, no problem.
That's all you have to do for a back flush?
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Now you just got to back.
The bead filters have to be back flushed.
Oh, that's what we were talking about last night.
So yeah.
Okay. And I use this existing pond water to wash water backwards through that, and then that cleans all the media out, removes all the sludge and everything like that. Being carp, naturally, they should be found as bottom feeders. But by the use of using commercial floating koi pellets, and possibly a chagoi or 2 in your collection, your koi will easily become trained to take food from the surface, and eventually, once you've earned their trust, possibly from your hand. Koi are exceptionally long-lived fish, often reaching well into over 50 years, and it's been reported of some specimens well over 100, and even some over 200 years. It's hard to imagine for a single fish. Although very easy to care for, as long as all the stated conditions are met, koi can still be faced by a few true deadly threats. Now, besides all the common diseases and such associated with normal aquarium fish keeping, such as ichthyophilus, which is ick, or fungus, bacterial infections, and so forth, yes, these are fish too, they could accept these things. But koi are exceptionally susceptible to certain viruses with truly devastating results. The somewhat recently described koi herpes virus, or KHV, as well as the rhabdovirus carpio, SVC, both of which there is no cure, and entire collections worth thousands upon thousands of dollars and more can easily be wiped out in short order should they get infected. So true collectors such as this outstanding collection I've shown you today. They're very certain about where they're getting their stock from. And they're giving them all those conditions, as you can clearly see. And these koi will live a long, healthy, and prosperous life. I find them fascinating. I find it super tranquil and relaxing to sit beside this pond. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. And as always, thank you for watching. Take care.